Hey everyone, when you hear that music, you know what time it is. I apologize for not being here yesterday, but the girl had some things going on and I could not be here live. And the only thing I want to do is to be a positive influence in your life. So I want to bring you whatever I'm going to bring you live. If I can't do that and it's just the must that I pre-recorded, I will do it, but I'm going to bank on the fact that I want to be live with you all the time. So this is Latasha Scurry, your domesticated diva, and we are setting sail. I am still cruising, and I hope you are with me. So I am going to drop the volume on the music, and we are going to get started talking about what we're talking about today. This month is May, and I want to continue talking about everything that I've brought to you in the past, and nothing is going to be, I guess, devalued. So each day is a new opportunity to improve yourself. So take it and make the most of it, guys. I want you to make sure, I'm sorry, I just need to move some things around here on my screen, and we're going to continue to keep going. Okay, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Latasha Scurry, your domesticated diva, a brand that I hope that is becoming common in your house. And I formally introduced myself on my January show. So please visit my YouTube page and the Domesticated Diva for a more formal introduction. Tonight, I am dropping the diva hat and putting on my captain's hat so we can continue sailing together on a year-long journey to rekindling the love that we have for ourselves and be able to freely share it with others. And I'm just going to speed up this intro because this is a disclaimer that this show is not about religion, but if it happens to drive you, express yourself. And I am a religious person, but I am not deliberately talking about religion, okay? If you are joining this virtual cruise already in progress, let me recap some highlights about our trip thus far. If you have 30 to 45 minutes to hang out with me with no commercials, please do so. The first Wednesday of each month, I will discuss a word. Each word will contain the suffix ship as you rekindle the relationship with yourself. I would discuss the meaning as it relates to life, give you some examples. You can participate by commenting in the chat. And at the end of the show, I will give you an homework assignment to do. All right. So you will need two things, a captain hat like mine and a journal. As an Amazon affiliate, I have them linked in the suggestion box, and we're going to keep this flowing. Okay. All right. Moving right along. We are in the month of May. Happiness is the new rich. This is our motto for the year. Happiness is the new rich. Inner peace is the new success. Health is the new wealth. And kindness is the new cool. So moving right on from that, let's do a small but quick recap. January, we talked about unship, reloading, and removing the stigma we have around ourselves. And we're going to cast it aside and reship ourselves and excel again. February, we talked about kinship. Connections about heritage, marriage, adoption, kinship. In March, we talked about hardships, the condition of lacking. April was eldership, and now we have a new word that we are going to bring to you this month. And with the drum roll, please, the new word for this month is membership. The state of belonging, a member of something. So let's talk about this. Let's jump right in and start talking about what this means to us and how we're going to relate everything that we're talking about. So I'm going to jump in by showing you some slides. Okay, just give me a second to load my slides. And we're going to just start talking about things that have to do with membership. And yes, my darling, here's a member of my family right now. Come here, my love. Let everyone meet my small but giant love. Come here, Nye. Come here, baby. Come here, booby. I want you to just say hi. Can everybody say hi to this cuteness right here? Say hi. Say hi. My name is Janai. Say my name is Janai. All right. This is my only grandbaby. My love. Give me kissy. Mwah. All right. And I'll talk to you later. Okay. Yes, that's us. Okay. Give me a kiss. Mwah. I'll talk to you later. Bye. That's the smallest. All right. Thank you, big girl, for closing the door for me. That's the smallest member of my clan right there. But all right, let's get back to what we're talking about. We're talking about membership. And we belong to a lot of different membership clubs. I'm quite sure everyone, if you jump into your wallet real quick, you can find pictures of everybody in your clan. Now, I'm going to talk about a membership, a type of membership that comes unconditionally. I have 4 brothers. I'm the smallest of the clan, and each one of these have a different meaning in my membership. This is the youngest one. Oh boy, this is the one that brings me laughter. He thinks he's this funny guy, but you know, one thing that I have learned from this young man, you gotta love life. And if anybody on this planet love his family, this one does. This is Cedric, my youngest one, and he has taught me to put family first. He will do anything, not that any of my other brothers won't, but this is his mantra. He will kill for that little girl. He will kill for his wife. He loves his family. It's only 3 of them. They can't have any more kids, and I hope he doesn't hurt me for saying that. But he has taught me 2 things: how to laugh, because you only live once, and love that family. Here's another member of my clan, Reginald Bird. This is the one right above me. Cedric is right below me. This man does not mind spending time with himself. He is a member of his own club. He does not mind spending time with himself. He loves to fish and hunt, and those 2 things keep him occupied, and that's him. He's also my protector. Anybody come near me, the boy is a hothead, and he protects. He loves unconditionally. He loves his little sister. So he has taught me how to be a protector of my membership. Okay. Another one, guys, this one right here, Vincent Bird, the second in line of brothers as it comes to age, calls me every single day of my life. This young man talks to me. And when I say every day of my life, Monday through Friday on my way to work, and then he will hit me up on Saturdays and Sundays. And by that time, we're just breathing on the phone. But anyway, this is a part of my clan. And one thing that he has taught me, he says, love yourself, love your family, but love yourself even more. Okay, because you only get one you. He is about making sure he's healthy so that he can provide to his clan, to his membership. And if nothing else, he's a listener for me. He gives me advice. So he is my knowledgeable member of my clan, if that makes sense. Now, this one right here, this is my oldest one. This is Michael Anthony Bird. Can I tell y'all, this one has taught me one thing about life. He said, love you. And nobody in this world look better than you. And this one walk into the room, and I promise you all heads gonna turn, because he has his own style of dressing. When he walks into the room, whether he is or not, this man think he's the best looking thing in the room. I keep trying to tell him it's me, but he doesn't believe that. And one thing I love about him, when he comes into the room or whenever he comes in contact with me, the first thing and the only thing that he ever calls me, he never calls me by my name. He said, hey, baby girl. I don't care what's going on. And that, I know I'm the member of the baby girl club. But if you put all of them together, they are my support system. I am a member of their club. They are a member of my club. And that's a 5 membership club. But with that 5 membership club, it branches out to so many members, many other members, because they have family, they have wives, they have children. A couple of them have grandchildren. So that membership group gets really big, and sometimes it can get convoluted because you are just lost in all of that. And you have to state your claim in that club. You are a member that it started out with just you and is so much bigger. Now here's another member of my club. And in this membership, this one loves me unconditionally. This one has taught me so many things. And one thing I do know, that other support group, they love this member right here. He's accepted. He has a stamp of approval. But one thing that this member does, he loves me unconditional, but he also tells me that I am stronger and bigger than I am. Whenever I get down, he says, nope, keep going. And he doesn't allow me to sulk. If that's a proper word. That's the proper word. He does not allow me to sulk. So I am thankful for this member. And even if you look at my shirt says Fam You Fierce. That's another membership that I hold. I graduated from college. Many of you hold that membership. You graduated from college, and even in that membership, you were in a fraternity or a sorority or a club. So your membership just keeps growing. And the membership that you hold in so many different places that sometimes you keep getting smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller in that membership club. And you don't need to, because we're going to talk about a place where you don't get smaller. Okay. I'm also part of this club. That's me with my my daughters. The youngest one is next to me. The oldest one is next to me. And next to her is this beautiful one that just walked in and graced us with her presence. So Taylor, Chase, and Janai, they depend on me in that club as mother and grandmother. So you see how I went from sister to wife, now mother and grandmother. My membership club is just huge. And this club, this member of our club has probably made the biggest impact on my life, because she started all this with the other member, that's coming up. And this is Margaret Bird, my mother. And I call myself, whenever I get down or my brothers get down, I say, we are Margaret Strong. Because my mother had the strength of 16 lions, if that's possible, 12 tigers, if that's possible, 4 elephants, and 4 gorillas. She just kept going and on and on and on until she could not go any further. And I want to let us all know that sometimes we have to stop and reevaluate our membership club. Okay, the clubs that we belong to. We have to stop sometimes and reevaluate. If nothing else, I want to be a positive influence in somebody else's life. If I can't influence one person, I want you to listen to me and listen to me well. Take your membership and reevaluate it today and say, what clubs do I belong to? Because this lady taught us unconditional love. She taught us how to be honest members, not just of her club, but of society. She said, you have to give it your all, but when you can't, it's okay. So I want you to know that this person said, being a part of a club means that you are going to be the best member that you can be. And I'm a part of the Margaret Bird Club. And whenever my brothers or any of my members in my club get weak, I say, we are Margaret Strong and we have to keep going. Now, this member right here of the club taught us all in our club a lot of things. And if 2 things that I can harp on that he taught us, one is never, ever give up. I don't care. And the other thing is excuses. Nobody gives a damn. That's his mantra. Excuses. Nobody gives a damn. Get out there, do what you have to do, march strong, march on, and never give up. And you can tell by that picture on the bottom where he's in his military outfit. There's nothing else you can do but stay strong when you're in the military. You can't give up. And I say that because he was in the Vietnam War. You understand? I have a method to my madness of what I'm talking about when I say membership. because the definition of membership is to belong, is a member, it's a state of being a member. And so when you're a member of something, that means you belong to something greater than you, okay? A bigger picture. Now, there's another membership club that I belong to that requires me, it's called family, requires me to love unconditionally regardless of what goes on. It does not matter what, goes on. Even when this feels broken, this membership club feels broken, bother with one member of this club. I don't care how bad we are not getting along. If you bother with one part of this member of this club, you're going to catch hell from me. I don't care. I can treat them bad. They can treat me bad, but you can't. And that's what family is about. But one thing, and I said that this is not a show about religion, but in the Bible, it says once you get married, you have to cut your apron string husbands from your mom and cleave to your wife. I just want to say this to you, ladies and gentlemen. This is green tea, but I want to feel fancy, so I put it in a margarita glass. I am your non-tipsy host. I don't drink or smoke, but when I want to feel good, this is in, I think, a Belvedere glass. I'm going to feel fancy. You get one life, live it. So I keep saying, the mantra today, the word of the month is membership. And I'm going to, at the end, I am going to give you your homework assignment for the month, just like I always do with anything else. But I'm really talking about membership, belonging. And this is not just about family, but I'm telling you and showing you how I belong to all these different clubs. And I want you to really listen to me, because I'm not going to keep you on here long. Tonight is about membership. And we belong to so many clubs that we join and then we just jump ship, or we just have that card in our wallet and it means nothing. But you can't. So when I'm talking this month, I'm talking about a type of membership club that it has the most impact on your life. Now, these people that you see on my screen, they belong to a membership club too. They might not have anything in common ethically. They may not have something in common in their careers. But one thing they had in common is on the left, this is them then, and now on the right, this is them now. And I say this to you for one reason. I remember Kelly Osbourne, when she was on The View, she made a comment that it stuck with me. She said, people were more forgiving of me when I was on drugs than they were when I lost weight. That's a telltale sign that we are messed up in this world. Okay. You want to know why? Because jealousy rears itself in evil ways and it holds us down, because people want to see you doing bad, and they'll join you as long as you're on the bad bandwagon. The moment that you do something good for yourself, you become this idealistic, self-soothing person that's not worthy, when you're just trying to live and better yourself. And I say that because when I look at these ladies, Jennifer Hudson. Oh my God, she was loved. She was loved when she was playing on, what's the one where she was singing? Oh God, I can't think of it right now. But she played Billie Holiday and she tore that song up. But anyway, Effie, she played Effie. But when she sang that Billie Holiday song, it was incredible. But one thing about it is, when we are in this club of overweight, or in this club of just look like we're down and out, people accept us. But the moment that we do something better for ourselves, we are no longer accepted. And I want to say that's nonsense. Don't listen to that. That is foolishness, people. Don't listen to that. And I'm going to continue to talk about what I'm talking about because I'm passionate about this. Here's another example, prime example, Missy Elliott. I'm going to be honest with you. These singers and rappers, this is what we did. We hear their music and we listen to it and we go, they must be telling the truth. When Drake and Lil Wayne and all these people go, even Lizzo out there telling us, oh, the stretch marks are great, don't care about what anybody said. it's not the stretch marks that I'm concerned about. It's what caused the stretch marks that I'm concerned about. If you stretch marks comes when our body stretches out of shape of its natural form. Now that could due to pregnancy, can due to gaining a few pounds or a lot of pounds. It can come from a lot of things. Stretch marks doesn't just say that we're overweight. That's not what it comes from. But one thing it does suggest is make sure you're healthy. Nobody said anything to these ladies or about these ladies when they were big. But the moment they lost weight, nobody said that they did it for health reasons. But they did do it for health reasons. Even if they did it for vanity reasons, that's them. Good for you. Kudos, kudos, kudos. I applaud you because you did something. And we have to stop listening to the negativity. You really and truly have to. And if these people lost weight for whatever reasons they lost it, check it off. Kudos to you. One of the next person that I'm going to show you on the screen. Do you even know who this is? Yeah, that's Rick Ross, who doesn't look like himself. Want to know why? Because we were good. We was eating up his music while he on the stage, huffing and puffing, moving around. Everybody liked him to take off his shirt. But the man had to lose weight for a reason, health reasons. And I'm saying all of this to you because May is Physical Fitness Month. And I truly want us to start getting out there and becoming a member of a different type of club, not a member of just a gym, because we have all types of membership clubs in our wallet, don't we? We have Sam's Club, we have BJ's, we have all these membership clubs and cards in our wallets that we don't use or we use occasionally. And I don't even want you to run out and join a membership of one of these clubs, Gold's Gym and Planet Fitness, all these clubs that have a national logo that you would recognize anywhere, but you do absolutely nothing with. We start off the beginning of the year and we all run to they all stating their advertisement that they're going to give you with money off and how they're going to get you in the door, but they don't say how they're going to keep you in the door. And one thing about it, they'll get your money, but they don't care whether you come or not, as long as you pay that monthly fee. But I care. And I'm not talking to us about getting out and exercise just because we want to lose weight. Think about your heart. Think about the other members of your family that depend on you and want to see you be here on this earth a lot longer than what we are. Those are the members of our clan that depend on us, and I want us to think about. And I want us to truly think about not just going and join the gym. And if you have a membership, dust off the dust and take your butt back to the gym. That's a good thing I want you to do. But I also want you to say to yourself, I want to be in shape for me. And this month, I am going to be talking to you about a lot of fitness on the Wednesday of each month. I have people coming to you talking about the downside of exercise and how exercise didn't protect them from tragedy. And then I want to talk about the person who waited late in life and said, the heck with all of that. I'm going to get in the best shape of my life. And those two are coming in the next 2 Wednesdays. And I really and truly want you to join me and say and bring as many people as you can, because it's going to be an interesting conversation the next 2 Wednesdays. It is really going to be interesting. And what I want you to realize is that lady that you saw in the middle of my presentation, and I said, I'm Margaret Strong. That lady taught us tenacity. She taught us endurance. My mom told me one day, she said, she called me up and said, hey, I want to do something and I just want to see if I can do it. This is endurance. This is tenacity. She said, I want to save $50,000. I said, okay, for what reason? She said, just because I can. 4.5 years later, my mom called me and said, I did it. I said, what are you talking about you did? I had forgotten that conversation. She said, I saved $50,000, put my last $1,000 in the bank. I have to, oh, what? Wow. Are you going to buy you a new car or whatever? Nope. I just wanted to see if I can do it. That's tenacity, guys. One day, my mom said she looked in the mirror and she weighed in at 189 pounds. And she says, I don't like who I see in that mirror because that's not me. So she decided, and she called a friend of hers. Her and this young lady, my sister-in-law's mother, walked 6 days a week. And my mom said, my mom is a fantabulous cook, okay? And the one thing she said is, I will not sacrifice food for health. She says, I love food too much. I love food that tastes good. I don't want food that tastes bad if I have to lose weight. So what she did is she got a saucer and she started eating from a saucer. And she says, but I'm going to exercise as much as I possibly can. Those two ladies went walking 6 days a week. Even if it was raining, there was no excuse. So there should be no excuse that I'm telling us right now that we can't make a plan to just get out and do something. And the last thing I want you to do is to wait until the doctor calls you and say you have to do it to then get up and start doing it. But what my mom realized was, she said she had high blood pressure. She was barking on the door of diabetes. And what she said to me was, once I lost the weight, I went from 11 pills a month to 6. I was able to get rid of 5 pills. Now, that's not enough to get you off of your seat. I don't know what will. She actually said she went from 189, are you ready for this, to 139. And she kept it off. She continued to exercise. She said, anytime I'm laying in the bed, I'm watching TV, I'll do some just some movement with my arms and with my belly just to keep me going. But I wasn't focusing on, building bulk. She wanted to lose weight, and the way she did it, I'm going to say it to you again. My mom is a fantabulous cook, and she did not sacrifice food. She said, instead of me getting a piece of cake that, like, do y'all see my hand, was like this? She said, I went to like this so I could taste it, but still have that cake. Loved ice cream. Instead of getting 4 scoops, I got 2 scoops. She changed her way of thinking and what she did to achieve her goal. So what I'm saying to you guys, become a member of one club and one club only. It's a private club. It has one member, and the membership is closed. It's the member of the Me Fi Me Club, because one membership I don't want you to have is a hospital card. Always going to the hospital because you have some medical condition. I want us to take better care of ourselves. I want us to be a member of this club, the Me Fi Me Club. If you didn't pledge in college, now I want you to pledge. If you did pledge in college, you know how to pledge. Pledge a part of the Me Fi Me Club, and it has one member, you. You go throughout your daily life. You are an aunt, a sister, a cousin, a mom, a grandmom, a friend, all these things, a co-worker, and you forget about yourself. You lose yourself. And at the end of your life, the only person you have to blame for it is you. If you want to live as long as you possibly can, we have to change things that we are doing to live that longer life. People are living longer now than our ancestors because we have more things to keep us to live longer. One thing is just to get off the sofa and get outside and start moving. And here's some things I want you to try without these overwhelming gym memberships and all of these things. If you don't want a membership, here's a free thing you can do. 2 free things that you can do right now. Actually, everything on here is free. But here's where you can get some free motivation. 1, YouTube. If you type in yoga, Pilates, these are the things that I can do because I have had a hip replacement, getting ready to have the second hip replaced, and I've had back surgery, all due to breast cancer and chemotherapy. Another story. You can type in aerobics. There is so much on YouTube, and it's all free. Just tap into it, turn it on your TV, and get started. There's no excuse. My Pinterest page is full of exercises. I have an exercise board, and I want things where I can just freeze movement, no weights, no anything that's going to hold me down or risk me injuring myself due to the surgeries that I have. And I find a lot. And I'm going to be honest with you. I follow these 2 Asian ladies who do a lot of movement, and just the movement along and repetition gets you burning. Okay. Also, if you're in Face Group, join this group called 100 Days of Workouts. Now, it is extremely hard to work out 100 days straight. If you're going to join, be committed. I can't be committed right now due to a few things. An upcoming surgery. My body really hurts really bad every time. And there's only really a couple of exercises that my doctor wants me to do right now. Low, very, 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 very low impact, which is walking, riding a bicycle. Walking is out. Riding a bicycle and swimming. He says yoga after I have the second hip surgery. I'm good for yoga again. But with that said, 100 days of workout. All they ask is that you share your workout routine for 100 days. Even if you do low impact, you are going to see results because you weren't doing anything before. Or if you are doing more than low impact and you're doing real high intensity, just share it. Go 100 days straight and see what type of results you'll get. And the fourth thing I'm going to talk to you about is MyFitnessPal. We have all these apps on our phone. Apple has their app. Samsung has their app. And quite frankly, they all work. I belong to MyFitnessPal. I'm going to ask you this. I'm going to challenge you. My username is Latasha72. Join MyFitnessPal and request to be my friend. Again, my username is Latasha72. Just look for me once you join, and I'll accept you as my friend. I'm challenging us in the month of May. If you haven't worked out any in the past 5 months or 4 months of this year, challenge you to work out at least twice a week. Get off the sofa. May is Physical Fitness Month. If you are doing more than that, then share it with us. Let us see. Give us some motivation. So join MyFitnessPal or 100 days of workouts. Now, I am on 100 days of workout, but I'm not active. I'm not going to be active until after June 13th when I have my second hip surgery and my doctor releases me. Sorry, all this talking gets me a little parched. So here again, your homework assignment is for May, which is Physical Fitness Month, is to become a member of Me5Me. You're the only member. Me5Me. Private club, members only, one member. Take care of yourself. And once you join your own club, close the membership. Here again, go to YouTube, find some exercises that you want to do. Pinterest, start an exercise Pinterest board. Commit to twice a week if you haven't done anything. If you have done something, commit to 4 to 7 days a week. If you're going to do 7 days a week, you might as well join 100 days of workouts and share it with everybody else and get some motivation. But what I'm asking you to do is care about yourself enough to get off the sofa, to love life, live a long, fulfilling life. If you feel like exercise is not it, and you want to go have liposuction, you want to have a tummy tuck, you want to have gastric bypass surgery, do it, but do it for you. Don't do it for anybody else. Because your membership to your own club, loving yourself, being fly, first love yourself, is the only membership you need when it comes to your health. Don't listen to anybody. Love yourself and tell yourself, I'm the only person that matters. I'm going to be a part of this club called Me5Me Members Only. And when you come back in June, I want you to share pictures with me or the schedule that you have come up with to truly, truly say, I took the time the month of May to truly love myself. I am Latasha Scurry, a domesticated diva. That's all I have for you tonight. But please join me next week. Bring a friend. Bring family members. Bring everyone, because the lady's story that is intriguing that I'm going to have with me next week is very intriguing. She did everything right and still had tragedy. But it's what she did after the tragedy that's inspiring. The man after her, the following week, oh my God, his story is incredible. He is motivation just looking at him. And I don't want to share his story because I want him to share it with you, him and his wife. So here again, every Wednesday, next Wednesday, please join me. Bring friends, family members, strangers, I don't care. I'm Latasha Scurry, your domesticated diva. We have been talking about membership. You're the member of the, you're in a club and you're the only member that matters. Thank you. Good night. I love you.